Hey ho, and welcome to Smells Like 90s Rock. At the moment, it is Hot Toddy and DJ Pork. Sheila should be here because tonight's a very important night. First of all, we are live. We're here.
Just kind of decided to do it on the spur of the moment.
On the fly, we decided to do this. I swear, this microphone gets higher and higher every time. On the fly, we decided to do this live and make this episode based around the Ukraine. Because we all know what's going on in the Ukraine. It's horrible. It's a disaster. But one thing is for sure that is positive is that there are actually good leaders in this nation or in this world. And President Zelensky is a great example of that, isn't he?
Yeah, he went from comedian to like justifiable comparisons to Winston Churchill.
I had no idea he was in the entertainment
business.
There's Sheila. Oh, okay. Oh, Sheila's here. I had no idea he was in the entertainment business until all this started, and I saw clips of him on TV shows on Facebook. I was stunned by this. I couldn't believe, and he's literally a comedian and an actor, and now he's the modern-day Winston Churchill. How does that happen? How do you do that? I don't know, but all I know is I wish Zelensky was our president. Hi, Sheila.
Hello.
That was the point I was coming to, is I wish Zelensky was our president. He would be a grand leader. But anyway, welcome to the Smells Like 90s Rock Stands With Ukraine special. It is now Sheila, Hot Toddy, and DJ Pork. Everyone has arrived.
Sorry, I'm like in a fog. Yeah.
That's fine. It's not cold in here. How can you put on a hoodie?
I'm not, like, I'm really tired right now, so, like, I'm not regulating my body temperature properly.
Oh, well, that makes sense. But it always gets so hot in here. I don't know how.
I'll take it off maybe once in a while.
Can you hear me?
Like,
Hear ya, we hear ya.
Okay.
But I was just talking about how Zelensky should have been. I wish we had a Zelensky in the United States. Because wow.
Yeah. Last week we talked about how like sort of reality TV show characters making their way to the office is a trend that's bad now, but he's the exception to the rule.
He's the exception, because I had no idea until like over the weekend that he was in the entertainment business. I didn't know he was on TV and stuff before he was president of Ukraine. I did not know this.
I think he played the president of Ukraine in a TV show.
In a TV show!
Before he actually became the president.
It would have been like if we made Martin Sheen the president of the United States.
Yeah. Well, no, his was more like a humorous.
It was a comedy.
So maybe like
in his defense, he was trained as a lawyer, but never really just pursued a career in law. He just went straight into entertainment after law school.
Sort of like, well, not sort of like, but like Fred Thompson used to be senator of Tennessee. He was a lawyer for a while, and then was in politics for a while. Was even on the committee against Richard Nixon during Watergate. And
he just went to Law and Order.
And then he went to Law and Order. He was on Roseanne for a couple of episodes. Like he just did TV, and it was after that he became our senator for a while.
Those were weird days.
Those are weird times. But, I think this comes to a good point that, keep in mind, Trump was a reality star, whereas Zelensky...
He was he was in a serious drama.
Yeah.
No,
I guess it was comedy.
A comedian.
Yeah.
He was a comedian,
like,
but...
There's a video of him pretending to play the piano with his penis.
Yeah.
Line.
But that's...
Like, he was not he wasn't even a serious dramatic actor.
Well, this is now going to be a very weird segue into what I was going to say, but I was going to say that comedians and actors tend to be more intelligent. They tend to be much more intelligent and in tune with society. Good examples are like the Weekend Update anchors, Jon Stewart, Trevor Noah. They're kind of tapped into the world, and so they kind of they have a good grasp of it. So it's not really surprising that Zelensky went as far as he did, because I just feel like he had the brains for it, whereas we didn't have the same story.
It definitely helped him in like the PR aspect of being a leader.
Yeah, because he won outright. Like he won 73% of the vote, so that he won after the primary.
Yeah.
So he didn't even... He didn't even go to like the general election.
They were just like, dude, go ahead, just take it. Go sit in the office. We're fine.
Yeah, enough.
We like you. Do your thing. And then he's president. Like, that's amazing. We didn't get as lucky with our TV star president.
And props to the Ukrainian people, I guess.
I have cognitive dissonance about that.
Hey,
yeah, it is.
It's hard. It's hard.
You're like asking just everyday citizens to just more or less become like to engage in urban warfare.
And we shouldn't have to do that in 2022. You'd think we'd be far past that.
So the reason I have like so many problems with this right now is like there's only one way this is going to end, and that's with Russia winning.
They're severely outmatched. There has to be an intervening force to come in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the rest of the world, like you said, it's 2020, is just sitting back and being like, that sucks for that sovereign nation. Like, that's got to be bad. Like, you're not our friend. We know you.
We're acquaintances.
Yeah.
We see each other in the office, and that's about it.
I do know that 16,000 non-Ukrainian citizens have signed up to actually be like in the Ukrainian military as of right now.
That's great.